Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be going through everything we know about the Finals Season 2, and it's all going to be nicely laid out on this Steam page right here. So this is just the final Steam page, and this is like the new update for it. So this came out by the time this video is going to be uploaded, actually, this would have come out yesterday. I just didn't notice that this was posted. So when I made my last video, like the video going over what was new in the trailer for the final Season 2, I was kind of guessing exactly what all of the new stuff did. But here on the Steam page, it's going to tell us exactly what's new and exactly what all of the new stuff does. So I'll just be going through that. So, Season 2 of the Finals launches on March 14th, and strange things are happening in the arena. The game show has been compromised by the rogue hacking collective CNS, and showrunners are scrambling to decipher their cryptic messages. But one thing is clear, the show must go on. And then this is just the trailer for Season 2. You can go watch that if you haven't already. Throughout the jam-packed season of this free-to-play game, contestants can experience new weapons for each class. The hacked new map Sis Horizon, the all-new 5v5 game mode Power Shift, a new skill-based league system. Now, there is going to be more on that later on, so I'll skip it for now. But the fact that there's a new matchmaking system for ranked is huge, because the matchmaking absolutely sucks. I played a game earlier on today. I'm in Plat 2. I had a teammate that was Diamond 4, and I had a Bronze teammate that was in Bronze 1. So we literally had like the lowest rank, the highest rank, and the medium rank in one team, which is not good. You really don't want that. And I'm so glad this is going to be changed. It definitely can't be much worse. I'm expecting it to be good. I've got high hopes for this, and it's definitely going to make ranked feel a lot better, I think. But anyway, rewarded weekly career progression, private matches, for now in a feature-limited beta version. I'll actually quickly say rewarded weekly career progression. So right now I think there's like 50 rewards for just leveling up, like not Battle Pass rewards, just like normal rewards you just get for free without having to pay for anything. And I guess there's just going to be more of those, which is always nice. Like new free cosmetics is always very, very nice. This game has already given out a lot of them, and I guess we're going to get a couple more, which is fantastic. Private matches, for now, in a feature-limited beta version, so, you know, maybe they're not going to be great, maybe they're going to be a little bit buggy and stuff like that, but they're going to be there, which is good as well. You're probably going to be able to make your own tournaments as well, if you've got, like, a bunch of people to do that with, but definitely going to be interesting to see how that works. And the new hacker playstyle, which adds several ways for contestants to alter the arena to their favor. The final's new hacker playstyle lets players step into the shoes of CNS with a set of new gadgets and a new specialization that can be mixed and matched with players' existing toolset. Remove walls, defy gravity, tunnel across the arena, and transform items. Become the glitch in the system, the ultimate cyber tactician, and bring a new dimension to the game. So, here are all of the things that we have. The Dematerializer for mediums. This is a specialization that temporarily erases physical surfaces like walls, ceilings, or goo, allowing contestants to see, shoot, and pass through them. Create new passageways and close them back up again. Turn every obstacle into an open door. So this definitely sounds very, very, very interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it lines up compared to the healing beam, the turret, and the recon sensors. But it's cool that we're getting a new specialization for the medium. And it's going to be interesting to see how that works. It's interesting that it says you can open them and then close them back up again. Because I guess that's going to mean, you know, if there's like a cash out above you, you can use it, drop the cash out down, and then instantly close it back up. So like the people that were defending the cash out can't also drop down. So that's going to be interesting to see. And I would assume that if you don't close it yourself, it's going to close on its own manually after some time elapses, because it does say that it is temporary, which is good to know as well. So definitely sounds interesting. Obviously going to have to try it out when Season 2 actually launches, but it definitely sounds like a cool ability, and I'll definitely be trying it out a good bit. The Anti-Gravity Cube for Heavies, a deployable cube that manipulates gravity in its immediate area, lifting contestants and objects upwards. Is it a traversal tool or a defensive gadget? It's up to each contestant. So this is a gadget, and it just makes a small AoE of anti-gravity. It's interesting that it's for the heavy, because the heavy is like the slowest class, and this is probably going to allow them to traverse the map a bit easier. So it's interesting to see how that's going to work. The Gateway for Lights, a pair of limited range deployable portals. When both are thrown and activated, a contestant and objects can move between the two locations. Anyone can use a portal, but players can't see or shoot through them. Perfect for a quick getaway when things get hairy. Now this is interesting because you have to throw two. So you're probably going to want to throw one like close with a right click, and then you're probably going to aim quite high up and throw one really far away with a left click. And then your whole team is probably going to be able to go through that and go from one location to another. This is going to be very, very, very good, especially for a gadget, because in those like last second fights where you kind of die and you get wiped and there's not really enough time to get back to the cash out, that probably isn't going to be a thing anymore for this, because you can just teleport to the cash out. If you can throw these grenades, like as far as you can throw a goo grenade, this is going to be very, very, very good. So it's going to be very interesting to see how far you can throw them. Like, is it going to be like motion sensor far, or is it going to be goo grenade far, you know? So that, I think, is going to make it more or less useful depending on how far you can throw it. But it definitely sounds interesting, and also just being able to teleport is definitely a cool ability, and I think it probably makes sense that it's for the light. So that's cool to see as well. And the fact that it's a gadget makes it quite strong too. But anyway, the Data Reshaper for mediums, a gadget that changes enemy fortifications, or any random objects for that matter, into something else entirely, like turning an enemy mine into a chair or an enemy turret into a table. Great for breaking through enemy defenses. So I think this is probably going to be a little bit overpowered, because the Guardian turret is a specialization, right? And this is going to be a gadget that is able to completely negate the power of the enemy specialization, as well as some of their gadgets. If they've got like explosive mines, gas mines, any of that kind of stuff, it's also going to negate that. So I don't know how I feel about like a gadget being able to beat a specialization. I think that might be a little bit unfair, and like the turret really isn't that good as is. Like, maybe this would make sense if the turret was like super, super strong, and this would be a way of making it not so OP anymore. But like the turret just really isn't that strong. Healing Beam is just better, right? So it's like they're kind of nerfing the turret even more. I'd say a lot of people are going to be running this just because it's new, and then turrets are going to be like even more useless. But it's definitely going to be nice to have a way to like get rid of mines without having to blow them up. But I think getting rid of the turret is a bit much. But I guess we will see. Definitely sounds like a cool ability, though. All builds are getting new weapons, with the light getting the 93R burst fire machine pistol, medium getting the new FAMAS burst assault rifle, and heavies able to wield the new KS-23 slug shotgun. So this is a slug shotgun. The SA-1216 for the heavy right now is not a slug shotgun. It's like a normal pellet shotgun. So it's quite close range. It's got a little bit of range on it. You can hit people from far away, but it doesn't do much damage. And even the medium's Model 1887 is also a pellet shotgun. It just has a lot of range on it. But this is going to be a slug, so it's only going to fire like one singular projectile. So it's going to be interesting to see if this is going to have a headshot multiplier on it. Because right now, all shotguns in the game just have pellets, and this is going to be the first shotgun that has a slug. So maybe this one is going to have a headshot multiplier. It would definitely be interesting to see, but it's definitely going to be more of a longer range option for the heavy, like a long range single shot thing for the heavy. It's not actually single shot, it's just a pump. But anyway, with access to assets and source files, the CNS has introduced its own arena, Sys Horizon. This glitchy, neon-filled cityscape exists in the loading realm of the game show and features a mix of vertical and horizontal gameplay. Voxel bridges create pathways between buildings, and pieces of floating, glitch geometry allow contestants to parkour through the arena. Partially loaded and out of place, Sys Horizon is a sight to behold, especially at night. So that's just talking about the new map and some things that are on the new map, like some bridges and some parkour things, like supposedly in midair as well, which does sound cool. Moreover, the final Season 2 comes with Power Shift, an all-new casual 5v5 game mode where two teams compete to escort a platform through the arena. If interrupted by an enemy team, the platform grinds to a halt or will switch direction entirely. Watch out, the platform will tear through anything in its path and can be rocked by physics. Players can switch their contestants between respawns, allowing them to balance their teams on the fly and hone their skills to perfection. In Season 2, contestants can compete in a revamped league system that improves the ranked play experience, with league rewards that up the stakes. So, the fact that we're getting like a holdover, is that what it's called? Anyway, the fact we're getting a revamp to the rank system is very, very, very good because it's really bad how it is. So this is fantastic news. It's incredible news. I know a lot of people that just stopped playing because of the ranked, and you know, there wasn't really anything to grind for because they had finished the battle pass or the career pass already. So this is very, very, very good. And I don't know what it means by league rewards that up the stakes. I don't know if that just means like the same league rewards we already have, like 4 stickers for bronze to plat and then 1 weapon skin for diamond. But maybe we're going to have like 4 skins for like bronze to plat as well, if that makes sense. Possibly, I'm not sure, but that definitely could be an option. Or it's just going to be the same stuff and they're just kind of throwing that line in there, which might also be the case. A new career circuit system offers weekly rewards from seasonal sponsors, allowing contestants to move from rookie to master by completing contracts through the season. So, I think this means that there's going to be like a whole new career pass, right? And we're going to get stuff from like Ospoos, Volpe, all of the sponsors. And I think maybe each week we're going to have some challenges that we can complete. And if we complete those challenges, then we're going to get a skin. I'm not sure if by weekly it means like each week a new one is going to come out and you can do it whenever. So if like something comes out on week 1, you can still do it on week 4. Or if it's only going to be available for the week. If something comes out on week 1, you can only do it on week 1. That's going to be interesting to see. So far, all of the rewards have been quite forgiving. So I'd imagine it's going to be like how the contracts normally are. Like if something comes out on week 1, you can probably just do it later. But if you complete all of the challenges for week 1, you're not going to have the challenges for week 2 until week 2 happens, if that makes sense. I'm not so sure. It is a little bit vague, but there's going to be new free rewards anyway, so that's good. Always good. This and much more in the final season 2, so what are you waiting for? Head into the game show, get glitchy with an all-new loadout, and disrupt the fabric of the arena. The finals is available for free on PC via Steam, on PC cloud streaming via Nvidia GeForce Now, on PlayStation 5, and on Xbox Series X/S. So, this is absolutely fantastic. We've got everything that I wanted from Season 2 here. Bunch of new stuff, which is always good. And the main thing for me was the rank system. That is being overhauled, which is fantastic. The one thing that I think should maybe be changed is I think the light just needs a base buff. I think the light needs like a maybe 10 HP buff or like 15 HP buff or something. Because right now, they really do just suck. Maybe this teleporter is going to make a difference. It definitely sounds like a powerful gadget, but I think even that isn't going to be strong enough. I think that's going to be good from getting to point A from point A to point B, but I mean, just use a medium zipline, or just use the medium's jump pad, or now you can probably just use the heavy's anti-gravity thing as well. You know, so I don't think light is great. If light got a little buff, then I think that would be very, very, very good, but I'm not going to complain here. All of the things that have been changed here, I think, is very, very, very good. Rank system especially, and there's going to be a bunch of new stuff to try out, which is just absolutely fantastic. So yeah, there you go. That's everything that is going to be new with the launch of Season 2 in just a couple of days. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.